You think you got what it takes? Let's see. What is up, my people? Today I want to talk about is being a merchant mariner for you. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button down below. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe because I am posting more content than I have done before. And I want to show you guys as much as I can before I get my ass back out to sea. But yes, today is being a merchant mariner for you. Now, a lot of people get in my comments saying they want to do this job. They want to travel the world, this and that. And I encourage it. I want everybody to be able to go out and make this money, see the world, do everything. But I also want them to know what they're getting into. So for a little background, for people that don't know who I am, I've been sailing since 2015. I've had my ups and downs, seen the world, and I made money. I lost money. I made mistakes. I had a bunch of fun, and it's just I've been around. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like I have a little bit of an insight onto like the type of people that tend to stick around and the people that they just either can't cut it or they just don't want to be out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm truly hoping this helps you guys. And if it does, like I said, hit that subscribe button down below. But let's get into it. So the people that I feel like they're not suited for this job, and it's pretty obvious the ones that is really not, like they probably shouldn't be out here, is truly the ones that, like, if I'm not saying if you have kids you can't be out here, because there's a lot of people that are parents, they've been sailing forever, they've been parents out to sea and stuff like that. But if you're the type of person that truly cannot be away from your family, like just can't, you can't fathom it. It affects your life so much to the point where like you can't function if you're away from your kids or your wife, or just like, even if you're not married, you're away from your parents for too long, or if you're at a point where you are the specific caregiver, whether it be for your parents or if you're a single mom or dad and you're the sole person that has to take care of the kid or your parents, then you might not be able to do this career. There is other options out there, but if you just can't see yourself like leaving your parents with somebody else or leaving your kids with somebody else, then you may not be able to do this job. And like I said, there's even outside of that, if you can, you're able to leave them or you have someone to take care of them, and you come out here and all day, every day, you're worrying about your family, you're worrying about your kids to the point where it's like affecting your job, then this might not be suited for you, because you will be away from family like months at a time. And a little story, this actually just happened recently. Well, not recently, but on my last ship, there was a guy. He was, I mean, he wasn't old. He was a little older than me, but he wasn't old or anything like that. But he had kids, and he was prior military, but I guess he had kids after he got out or something like that. And he had his family, and he just, I guess he just couldn't cut it anymore. He couldn't be away from anymore, because so he would be out drinking heavily because he said he would miss his kids and stuff like that. He would make a. I wasn't out there because this is like I said, my last tour when I first got on board. I couldn't get off the ship, but yeah, like other friends would tell me, like he would be like just be a downer the whole time, and he would be drinking like heavily to the point where like people had to take care of him and stuff like that. So if you are so depressed about being away from your family and your kids that you can't go out and have fun without it making it a bigger deal, then you might not be able to come out here. Like it got so bad to the point where one random day he was he had already been out drinking the night prior. Then the next day he came in, or he I guess he had either the day off or he had the night, because he was OS, but he was OS on watch. So he had the I think the 16 to midnight watch or something. I forgot what watch he had. But he went out the night before, came in, came into work for like maybe a couple hours the next day. Then he went right back to the bar that's like right in where we was at. It was still on base. So it was the bar was like maybe less, way less than a mile. It was probably like, maybe, let's say 100 yards away or something like that. It wasn't that far away. So he would ride his scooter to the bar and he went drinking again. Then on his way back, and mind you, this is the middle of the day. This is like 12, I think. No, it had to been like 1:30. It was like 1:30 in the afternoon. I guess on his way back. The only reason I saw it was because I went to the base and then I saw it. I saw what happened. Um, on his way back, and he was drunk, mind you. I guess he didn't notice a rock or something like that or something, and he hit the rock and he went flying and he busted his head open. But mind you, he was drunk. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, they had a it was just a big ordeal. Like all the higher ups that was from the ship was outside, and the MSO, which is the medical service officer, was outside trying to help him. There was a When I walked past, there was a big puddle on the ground of blood, and it was bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you this story to tell you like he did that because he he was drunk, but the reason why he was so drunk all the time was because he just couldn't take being away from family. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he could have had issues prior to this, but on face value, that's pretty much that was his issue. And that's like I said, when he would be drunk out with all everybody else on the ship, he would that's what he would say. He was like, "Oh, I miss my family. I want to see my kids. This and that." He would pretty much be like that all day. So I said all that to say this: if you truly feel like you cannot be away from your family to the point where it's going to affect your work and make you make bad decisions, then you might not be able to. You might not. So you shouldn't come out. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. Unless you know you can be able to adjust yourself and be able to handle it, this might not be the best decision to come out to sea or become a merchant mariner. Another one, if you have an issue with authority, even I have issues with authority, but I've grown to like accept certain things. But if you just truly cannot accept someone telling you what to do, where to go, and like how to work or tell you what to do all the time. It's not all the time, but if you're the type of person that can't handle it or can't take it, and it's so much to the point where you're going to be argumentative all the time, then maybe this job isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you will have somebody ahead, unless you're coming in, well, even if you are coming in as an officer, whether it be deck or engine officer, there's always that one person that's in charge of you. The Chang is always going to be in charge of you if you're an engine, and the captain is always going to be in charge of you if you're in deck. And some of these captains are intimidating because they feel like, or it makes you feel like they hold your career in their hand. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't take it, then this might not be the type of job for you. You know what I'm saying? So this is something you might want to think about. Like I said, most of these aren't too bad, but it is what it is. But lastly, is kind of if you're the type of person that has like it's kind of like the last one. If you're strong anxiety about things not going your way, like if you're so used to things just going your way or you having full control of everything that you're going to be doing, then this might not be the job for you because uh, shit happens out here. Things do not go as planned all the time, and you have to be able to adjust to that. Things don't just work out in your favor all the time, and you have to be able to accept it. Yeah, you might be able to finagle certain things to work your way, but like you have to be used to like an ever changing environment, and if you're not used to stuff like that, or if you don't think you can handle it or it give you anxiety about it, then this might not be for you. You know what I'm saying? And that is definitely okay. But I'm just letting you know, this might not be for you. And yeah, but now with all of that being said, if all the things I told you is not an issue and you feel like it's all good, then shit, come out here, come work. If you want to make some money, you want to travel the world, you want to learn a skill, and have fun while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to different restaurants around the world, go have party in different countries and stuff like that, then this job might be what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? If you're okay with being away from family and stuff like that, if that doesn't affect you, or if it doesn't affect you so much to the point where you're not going to be able to have fun, then this job could be for you. It's very rewarding. The money you can make, if especially if you start moving up, seeing different parts of the world, you know what I'm saying? And then meeting new people. Like I have friends all over the country at this point, or country all over the world at this point. And it's very rewarding. Sometimes like it's nice to be able to be like, oh, I'm about to go to Greece and I know like specific people is going to be there that I can hang out with, that I know, that I've met. You know what I'm saying? It's a very rewarding job, you know what I'm saying? But like every other job, it has its ups and downs. It can be, you can be surrounded by people on the ship, but it can still feel really lonely. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you don't know everybody's background, and not everybody knows yours. Yeah, y'all are cool on the ship, but unless you truly make that specific connection, like I have a couple friends that like we're close. You know what I'm saying? Those are my boys, and like my other friends. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all close, like ride or die type stuff. But unless you have that connection with everybody, you know what I'm saying? It can get lonely, but you're out here to make that money and you're gonna make friends. So just make do with what you got, and I guarantee you'll thrive out here. So I just wanted to make this video to help you try to make the right decision for you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to come out here, make this money, see the world, and then eventually, like I said before, once you get your money right, and you know of good opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Think of me. Think of me. Hit me up in my DMs or whatever. Find me on Instagram, Kited for Life. You know what I'm saying? Find me on Instagram or whatever. DM me, be like, yo, I see this. I don't know, like I see this laundromat that I'm thinking I'm getting and it's in a great location, or I see this car wash, or I see this like multifamily or whatever. Hit me up, yo. And like we could try to make something happen. But let me get my money right. You definitely get your money right, and then let's grow together. But I hope this helps you guys. I definitely hope to see you guys come out there. And if you happen to see me on a ship or you know me from my videos, hit me up. I'm an open book, and I love meeting my fans. Literally just yesterday, somebody came up to me and was like, "Yo, you're Mike Mills from YouTube, ain't you?" I was like, "Yo," and it was a cool feeling. I was like, yo, yeah. He was like, man, I just watched like a bunch of your videos like a couple days ago. Because I've been following you for some time. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I forget the people that watch my videos, like, and comment, y'all are real people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I didn't think that, but it's crazy to meet you guys. And it was just cool. But like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And if this helped, like I said, really, if you enjoyed this video and this kind of videos help you, definitely hit that subscribe button, because I have a bunch more coming out for you. Well, not a bunch, but I have videos coming out. I've been doing twice a week lately, and I might continue with this, but once I get back on the ship, obviously it's going to be harder for me to post. But I'm trying to get as much videos out so I can help as much people out as I can. But that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys. Deuces.